Lekoil is the oil and gas exploration and production company with the focus on Nigeria and West Africa. Well, recently there's been petitions, extraordinary general meetings, share suspensions, but before we get on to that, we are joined by the Executive Chairman, Anthony Hawkins. So Anthony, before we discuss the more recent colourful episodes, it's a good time to remind viewers about what it is the company is doing and how it essentially is going to make money and create shareholder value.
Well, Sarah, hello. Thank you for that colourful introduction. Yes, well, let me take you back, if I can, just for the viewers, a potted history of Lekoil and how we got to where we are today. So, in essence, the company was founded in 2013, 2014, as you said, a focus on Nigeria in particular and West Africa. And over a number of years, it acquired a number of different assets, principally the OPL 310 license, which holds the Ogo discovery, and also the Otakikpo oil-producing field, both in Nigeria. There are 3 other licenses attached with the company, each in the exploration appraisal stage. So, the company was very successful in getting those assets. The first sign of issues or trouble came in 2020, early 2020, when the company entered into what was called by the press the Fake Sheikh loan arrangement with QIA, and that essentially was a fraud on the company. The company lost about $600,000, thinking that it was going to enter into a loan agreement that would help finance and develop primarily OPL 310. So that led to a period in 2020 of restructuring the corporate governance of the company. And it also led to shareholder activism. And that really culminated in Q1 of 2021, where there was an extraordinary general meeting requisitioned by one of the main shareholders of the company, where in essence, they put 3 new board members onto the board. But really, I think that became a precursor for where we are today. It became evident during 2021 that there was a conflict between Lekoil Cayman, which I sit on the board of Lekoil Cayman, which is the parent company for the Lekoil Group, a dispute between Lekoil Cayman and Lekoil Nigeria, and Lekoil Nigeria being the holding company for the Nigerian assets. And that conflict became more pronounced in June 2021, when the company dismissed its founder and CEO, Mr. Akinyemi. That was a difficult decision, but one that we thought was right for the company and for its corporate governance. And really, since that time, there's been an extended dispute between Lekoil Cayman and Lekoil Nigeria with those things that you've been mentioning. But going back to your original question, so why are we here? What are we doing? What's the excitement for Lekoil? I mean, undoubtedly, Lekoil has a good asset base. It's got this producing field in Otakikpo that is producing roughly 2,000 barrels a day net to the company. It's got a number of exploration, appraisal, development assets. And we think that with the right corporate governance and the right controls, that can be a very, very profitable and business, and one that can grow as well. So that's why we're here.
And do you think that's why the former founder and former chief executive, Lekan, is doubling his efforts to regain control of the company because he can see the potential within the business?
Oh, absolutely, undoubtedly. I mean, I think there's a few drivers for that. I mean, it's a public record that Lekoil Nigeria made an offer to purchase the shares of Lekoil Cayman back in Q4 last year. That offer was not successful. Lekoil Nigeria ended up with approximately 11% of the shareholding at that stage. But I think shareholders saw that there is more value to the company than that was being offered at that time. So yeah, undoubtedly.
So do you think that the shareholder activism is going to continue because it is a distraction to the business narrative?
Yes, it is a distraction. I think we should treat it as that. I mean, there will be litigation ongoing. There are a number of suits which are public knowledge. We've publicly stated all of them. But the board will take control of those and take care of those. I don't think they should be seen as the defining narrative of the company. I think we should treat them as that and move on to trying to unlock the broader structural problems that the company has, so that we can move forward and create that value.
So you are creating partnerships and you are creating opportunities, because at the most recent extraordinary general meeting, Savannah Energy was anointed. It's now involved as a partner. So can you tell us a bit about what Savannah Energy adds to Lekoil's potential going forward?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's very simple. I mean, Savannah is a cornerstone shareholder, so they bring that important support. And also they provided liquidity to the company. So we drew down on a convertible debt facility that we put in place with them, roughly $1.1 million. We have, just at the last EGM, had shareholder approval, overwhelming shareholder approval for entry into the option agreement, where potentially we could receive another $1 million for the assignment of the OPL 310 loan. So they provide that cornerstone investor, and they provide the liquidity for us to defend our position. And then also, I think they've got a very impressive track record in Nigeria, and that shouldn't be underestimated. And in fact, is one of the key benefits that we see of the deal. They did a very, very complex restructuring of Savannah Energy in Nigeria. They've got a very, very material business in Nigeria. They've got great contacts down there. So they will be an ideal partner for us in Nigeria.
Okay, so just to summarize, what is the deal with Savannah Energy in a nutshell?
So they're a cornerstone shareholder. They have an option agreement to purchase the OPL 310 loan for us, which will give us more liquidity, and they can help us unlock value in Nigeria through their restructuring expertise.
Beautiful. So I'm just wondering, therefore, is it business as usual for the company? It doesn't sound right when I say it, but operations are ongoing.
Yes, I mean, I think if you say what's business as usual for Cayman at the moment, it's primarily we need to get our shares unsuspended and listed again so that shareholders can trade. And that's been very high on our list for a long time, and we're working very diligently to tick off the things that are needed to get the shares unsuspended. So that's business as normal on a corporate level. We talked about the lawsuits; they will rumble on in the background. And then I think thirdly, it's a restructuring of the corporate group, and that's a negotiation with Lekoil Nigeria that we need to have. Again, that will take time, but we're confident now with the cornerstone investor that we have and the liquidity that we have the time to do that and to do it properly.
So I'm just thinking, from the fake Sheikh to the corporate shakeout to Savannah Energy, ultimately that there might be an episode of serendipity. It could be that after the attrition, there is even greater opportunity going forward.
Well, I'm an optimist at heart. I think you have to be in the oil and gas industry. It's very cyclical. It requires patience. It requires time, and that's what we'll do.
So I'm just wondering what we'll be talking about next time I have the opportunity to talk to you.
Well, hopefully we'll be talking about a restructured group, the value of the assets, and how we can continue to add value to the shareholders. And they'll be trading their shares, hopefully with a restructured corporate group.
And I can hear and sense that optimism. Many, many thanks for being so open and honest with us. Anthony Hawkins, Executive Chairman of Lekoil, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you, Sarah.